Hello everybody. I hope you're well. Today, I don't normally stream on a Wednesday, but given that the content world is, a little bit flipped upside down right now in the Tarkov space, and I am going to be wanting to finish this quest line anyway, I think it's a good time to put a little bit extra time into the game. So hello, Icon, Frank, and hello, Easy. Hope you're all good and doing well. Got a cup of tea. We've got just under 2 hours to try and get through as much stuff as we can. So let's get started. So what I did yesterday, I finished doing the hideout thing in the Intel Center. Finished doing that. I'm just trying to bash through this quest line. So I did that one. Then there were 2 quests on Lighthouse. You had to go to a door and then come back. And then go to the door again, find a hard drive and come back. I did both of those off stream because they're like kind of boring. And I got to this next one, which is eliminate Peacekeeper's people on Shoreline. That's the next one that we have to do. So, just going to go and triple check where you have to do this. Apparently, they in like squads of 3 to 6 near cottages, east and west wing of Health Resort, the port, and at the smuggler base. So, I was going to keep an eye out for all of those places. I mean, it'd be easier if they're in the smuggler base, the port, or in the cottages, I think. I don't really want to go to Resort particularly, but I guess we'll see. See how it goes. So, let's jump into raid and go and do it. Right, we're probably not going to use the MPX. I got a bunch of stuff back from yesterday's gaming. A few bits and pieces, a couple of guns, things like that. Always kind of surprised as to how much stuff you do actually end up getting back. Right, so let's just smash this in here. I'm actually just not going to take a bag at all because we're literally just on the kill. All we need to do is kill one of them. We could take an SKS. Honestly, not a horrible idea. SKS is quite a decent gun. Yeah, it's not bad. I've got this one unsuppressed, which is not really ideal. Well, we could just swap it over, can't we? DTK or something. Yeah, that's probably right. And then I'll just stick like an Elcan or something on the top. Something easy. I'll just go with that. I'm going to be going in the day. So I think I'm probably just going to put on like blue laser. I don't really need to have the hidden point fire bonus from the WMX. So I'm just going to go with it this way around. I think this is fine. If I go the other way, I will get the 0.5 bonus, but I won't actually be able to see where I'm shooting, which is not necessarily a problem, but it's just one of those things where, I'd rather be able to actually see precisely where the gun is pointing with semi-auto. I'm less bothered with full auto because you can sort of deal with it as at the time, if that makes sense. But with semi, I find it a bit harder. Personally, I find it a lot harder, so that's the reason why. Okay, so we'll take a couple of these things. Couple of these mags. Right. Boobin preset. This is just the easiest one that I've got set up. Right. I think everything else is pretty much there or thereabouts. We've got like a pair of condors back. We'll just run it out like this, I think. Yeah, this looks fine. About 50 meters into the quest and I still can't find them. Which one's the... What are you after? Are you after the SSDs or... Like SSDs took me an eternity. They took me so long. So stupid. Right, what else do I need for Shoreline? There is a car exfil. I guess we could take some money. Let's make sure I actually have some cash with me. Especially if we go up to the smuggler's part and, we end up that side because I might just be able to kill them and leave. So we'll see. That's probably the best place actually. Depends on where we start off. So let's just give it a go. Going in the day. Yeah, so like in terms of where we want to go, like as I said, I don't really want to go into Health Resort. We could go and look at Pier. That's probably not a terrible idea. Depends where we start. So if I'm over on the east side, I probably want to run up to the smuggler's part, see if I can kill them there. If I start sort of in construction, I probably want to go to Pier first. I think you just need to kill them. I don't think you need to survive. If I start on the west side, then I'll probably just go to village. But yeah, we will see. Oh, Peacekeeper. You can't find Peacekeeper's men. Is that because they're not spawning, or is it because they like just die straight away, or like what's the deal? Yo, status on your event, questline progress. Yeah, so I'm on obstacle course. So I've got to kill Peacekeeper's men, and then I've got to do a bunch of other stuff. And since the event finished, I'm not sure like how often they spawn. But I mean, there's 4 different places, so it could be kind of annoying. They are still spawning from last night at cottages. Good, good. I was pretty sure they were. But yeah, I think it's a bit of a pain because they only spawn in one place. There's 4 places it could be. Lots of people are probably trying to kill them. Random question, is Terminal supposed to be the final map? Yes, apparently so. Nikita said it's going to be like a single player experience kind of thing. It's like going to be a bit different to the way it is now. Maybe I'll receive some rant here, but could it be that Lighthouse, at least the water treatment area, is harder in PvE mode? I mean, probably, because I don't know what the PMCs, like the AI PMCs are doing. While you're like going to water treatment, but I would be surprised if they engage the rogues in a human-like way, and as such you're probably facing all the rogues at all times when you're playing in PvE rather than when you're playing on the PvP server, because somebody will probably go and kill them on the PvP server. So you usually only have either some ground rogues or maybe one building's worth of rogues left. I'm not surprised if that's the case. I wouldn't be surprised. To be 5 raids to finally find them. Only encountered them near the cinema on resort. Always had bad spawns when they arrived. They're already dead. See, that's the issue, really. Got an SSD yet? Dude, I found one yesterday, finally. Probably harder because I don't think PMC AI kill other AI. Yeah, exactly. That's the issue. That is the problem. So, yeah, we're just going to have to do a few runs. Like, this type of one, I was like, right, we'll leave this for the stream because I don't want to spend, like, too long just doing... Having to go and fetch stuff, I don't mind doing off stream because it's kind of boring, right? I did the plant. Oh yeah, I did the planting of the cameras as well. So I did the camera planting. I did the 2 lighthouse quests off stream, and then I was like, right, we'll carry on stream today because at least then, you know, if we have to like shoot the gun, at least that's kind of more fun. Haven't even seen any of their bodies. Weird. Totally unrelated. Where'd you get your first GAC plate from to start making the tactic armors? The obvious answer is Ragman level 4, but that's probably not very helpful. The second answer is find one on a player if you kill them. Another answer is use the Moonshine scav case and get like a HPC armor or something like that out of it randomly. That's actually what happened to me. I ended up with 2 HPCs before I even got to the craft, so I had like 4 to start with. Or you could just ask a friend to drop one for you. Like all you need is one. You just need to like have one, so it doesn't really matter. So there's like a few different ways. There's no guaranteed way outside of getting Ragman 4. What would you change about the lighthouse map? Oh my god. It's hard. Like, the worst part about Lighthouse is probably... It's probably the stretch between the lighthouse itself and up to, like, kind of the triangle... Well, it's not even a triangle. It's like the entrance to the lighthouse, like the bridge to the lighthouse, all the way down to, like, the beach before... Well, maybe not even that far. Like, probably to, like, the sniper rock. Up to the chalets. Because the chalets area is kind of okay, but there's only really one way you can go up and down. What would I actually change? It's tricky. I mean, the spawn points definitely need to change. I don't know whether there's enough space to make the spawn points sensible. So if you expanded the map out eastwards and allowed you to move more up into the like cliffs, you could like you wouldn't necessarily have to break the map continuity to do that, because I think there's quite a bit of extra space up there. There's like loads of like rocks at the minute that you can't climb up, which is kind of annoying. I wish that it was sort of a bit, yeah, you could level it out a bit and, you know, have some creative license there. But and then spread people out a bit more. I think like spawns is probably one of the biggest problems about Lighthouse. So that should get fixed really. There's like, I mean, there's some terrible spawns on Lighthouse. Other than that, it's hard. Like Lighthouse, I'm not sure if I would ever enjoy the map particularly. Okay, so this is a village spawn. Not really ideal. I didn't want to be on this side of the map. It is what it is. ESCs, you can run intel folder. Yeah, it's just like, it's not likely enough, I don't think, to get it in the time before you find one in a case, like a filing cabinet. I got quite unlucky, and it took me a while, but I did find it eventually. Now, I think, unfortunately, I think Sanitar can still spawn around here, so we may end up either running into him or the Peacekeepers guys. We'll see. So I read a post about the issue a few months ago. Primary issues are, like all of the maps, lighthouse flows in one direction. Yeah, so, oh yeah, you need another point of interest that's not just the lighthouse at the bottom. That's a good point. Oh, don't kill Sanitar part of colleagues. Ah. Indeed, indeed. Play more lucrative for scavs and PMCs. I think the rogue AI just doesn't help. Like rogue AI is just like annoying. How punishing are peacekeepers men, by the way? Are they like nuts? Are they like rogues or something, or are they actually alright? Womp. Well, I guess they're not here, so maybe down to pier. I don't want to go into resort. I really don't, especially not with the less gas. I don't want to get down to resort. If they expand it that way, would not be adding some of Shoreline map to the lighthouse. Maybe. I think if the more north you go, the less that you are doing that. If you expanded it right at the bottom, then like yeah, you would be, because you can see Scav Island from the end of Shoreline. Like you can almost see Lighthouse like round the corner. But I think this ridge like this like mountain ridge line, you could probably have some creative license and like adjust. This is such a stupid way to run. Holy crap. They're normal scavs just dressed in untar stuff. Okay. Stops them from being like bloodhounds, I guess. Guess I should probably be on this side if I'm going to be anywhere. We're pushing down into pier. Don't really have anywhere to go though. If I get shot at, I'm probably just going to die. Should also probably pre-pain. Many things I should do. Play better, think better, be smarter. Speak like scavs and accidentally soon as well. Okay, fine. Well, at least then they're not too hard. I hadn't heard like any shooting or anything. I do find the game is a bit like that at the minute. I wonder whether they'd be down here or not. I wonder if I'd be able to see them. Is more to the point. They should just be like roaming around the dock now. Indecision on which way to go here. And there's our first shot of the game. I think they added 2 very large container ships along the southern part of the main road. Oh, we did it. And that's open, because they fixed that exfil. Alright then. Ah. Well, it was quicker than extracting. Dicky needles. That's how it goes. That's how it goes. Head throat. Serves me for running the Thor. I'm playing against scavs. Ripper. The Sunshine's Guards? No, that was just the Peacekeeper's Men. As per the quest. Yes, the quick extract, exactly. Hello, Zaka. Yeah, I'm not supposed to be on a Wednesday, but I figured, you know what? I want to get this quest done in some fashion. I don't care about getting any specific, reward for it. I don't really care which one I do, but... Okay, so this is the next one. This is the Woods Repeaters one. Yeah, I wanted to get it done, and I'm not, like, working on a video right this second, so I was like, well, let's just do it. So I think you get these from Ski-R. It's annoying if you lose them, though, I believe. Like, what's the craft? Let me just see how long the craft is, because depending on how long the craft is, depends on whether it's a good idea to take... I guess you have to take one at a time, which is kind of annoying. Maybe it's in here. Maybe it's in the workbench. 23 minutes. It's kind of long. Can only keep one of them on me. Like down there. One of them safe. Where actually are the spots? Let me have a look. Oh, they're all in the same place. Basically. Repeater spot. So they're all on like this, the mountain, like the tower bit. And one's down at the bottom. Okay, one's down at the bottom in the old extract. One's up the top. And one is up by sniper scav area. I'm not sure. I'm not sure about that. I don't know what the best course of action is here. Whether it is to do it 3 times. Because that's going to be a real bummer. Having to craft one of these bad boys again and having nothing to do. If we do die with it. Yeah, I want to comment you about... You're lucky finding them so fast, but the whole story changed direction pretty quickly. Yeah, that's a real bummer if we do end up dying. Maybe take the SR out for a spin. Epsilon container? Now that is a very good idea. Start the craft before you go into raid, just in case. Those two ideas combined are like pretty big brain, I have to say. Start the craft before you go in, and then take the Epsilon container instead. You guys know what you're doing. You know the deal. You know the score. I like it. I like it. It's the kind of thing that we're talking about on this channel. Do I have a laser or anything on this thing? PvP is pretty wild in the area. Yeah, I can imagine. I can imagine. This probably means that we can't take anything in here, though, if we do it this way. Let's go and start the craft. Let's go and do it. Epsilon makes network provider 2 much faster as well. Ah, true. I keep going in there. I think it's an Intel craft. It should be. Oh, it's because I've got another craft that's just finished. That's why. Just these pliers. Why is it like super grayed out? Oh no, it's okay. Alright, is this gonna use all my finding raid MCBs? Oh yeah, these have gone down in price again. But I kept a couple just in case they were useful for something, like some event or whatever. Because MCBs are like kind of annoying. Oh, and I just made one of these. Perfect. Okay. Yeah, so let's start another one just in case. It's a good idea. And then it means that we can take all 3 in and try and potentially do it in one go. I actually wouldn't be sad if we start like a bit further away. That wouldn't be the worst thing. If we're going woods, I think maybe we'll just do like we'll do that the good ones. Just get these boys. Okay. So contact 4s we'll take. Guess we'll just take a ULAC. I don't normally use ULACs, honestly. I just can't be bothered most of the time to use them. You know what? These are quite cheap. Why is the ULAC so cheap? Is it because people can... Well, how much do they cost on the trader? Aren't they a lot more than that on the trader? Why do they look so cheap? I don't really know the answer. Armor-wise... Trader doesn't sell it anymore. Why are they so cheap though? Sometimes you like 150. I know, I thought so, but like, why is it so cheap by now? It seems like very inexpensive. Moving, find a way to tank the flea price for those kind of items. I guess it's because, like, once you kill somebody with one, you can then resell it. So, like, people are taking them anyway to upgrade their helmet, and they're reselling them on the flea. So they're just churning round and round. That's why there's so many damaged ones as well. Because they've been like, you get one headshot on somebody, or 2 headshots, whatever it is, like, and then you go back in, and then somebody kills you, and then they take it, and they put it on the flea. So because the gear's being recycled, like once you've bought it from the trader, you can't like resell it, right? And the person who picked it up couldn't resell it either in the past, whereas now they can. That makes sense. What the hell is this stream? Wednesday stream, baby. My whole equilibrium is gone. Too bad. Get used to it. Where is our... Not that one. I want Yieldy multicam pack, this thing. And then we can stick this in. Because that's actually quite a nice... It's quite a nice bag in general. Right, and what else are SRs? We've got... Oops, not... I don't want to edit the preset. I want to mod. I'm sure I've got a few more. Oh, I've got 2 of these smaller mags. Well, we'll just take those. They're only backups, aren't they? M6 to M80. M6 to M80. I mean, I'm not intending to shoot. I hope I won't have to shoot too much. Is the plan. We'll see. I might take M67s for woods. I think it's kind of a good idea. Because I don't have anything. Maybe I'll just take a big grizzly or something. Instead of a slaver. Doesn't fix my CMS problem though. That's okay. Take CMS with us. Don't have any of my stims either. We just have to be real careful here. I'll probably... let's actually just take a Propitol. Can like try and offset it a little bit by being slightly better geared here. All right. So still need an armor. So I'm just gonna go with this defender. I think I was, or I was gonna take like a reduced M or something. Gem for assault. Gem for assault's not a bad idea. Heavy as hell though. It's the only issue. Heavy as hell. Let's see. LBT backpack bar says low-key goated. Could your fruity sells less than 20k? How far are you in the event quest line? Did not tune in last night. So I basically did the parts of the quest where you had to... So I finally found the SSD that I needed on stream. And then I planted the Wi-Fi cameras on Ground Zero. I went to Lighthouse twice to go and pick up the hard drive. And then I just killed the peacekeeper's person. So we just did that. Then now we need to do the next bit, which is to go to woods and do the thing. Where basically we have to like plant these repeaters. Maybe I'll take out my left plate. I don't know how close to the edge I am. Actually, you know what? Maybe just if I'm moving the plates there, then I may as well just take the defender. I feel like I should just take the defender because I'm a struggle on weight otherwise, and I want to be light. I don't want to be heavy for this. So I'm just gonna take the defender. Because then that also means that I could take M80. Just like a big stack of M80 just in my rig. Which will do. But as I said, I'm not really intending to be shot at, but we'll see. We will see. Where is Mr. Prapor's lovely glasses? How much are these Death Shadows now? 95k. Expensive. It's worth it though. Worth it for this one. Did put laser on. Good. Actually, you know what? If I've got a bit of room to spare... Let's take a class 6 in the front. And a class 5 in the back. Speaking of which, I shouldn't have bought that ULAC, I guess. I should have bought this Bastion. Oops. Because you can Bastion plate it up. There we go. So now we've got thick forehead. Right, and we've got neck protection. Okay, this is good. This is good. This is better. This is better, I think. Right. Yeah, Woods should be one of those maps where you can go 20 minutes without seeing anybody, but I feel that we're just going to have to take it like really careful. I don't want to die with this repeater. Maybe what I'll do is I'll go down to the bottom section first. Depends on where we spawn as well. We're going to have to chill. What's the best class 5 armor for max traders when money isn't an issue? It depends on whether you can wear it or not. Is the problem. I would say without strength being an issue, i.e. weight or strength being a problem, then it is probably either maybe like the Osprey, maybe, or the Gen 4 Assault, or the Gen 4 Mobility. Gen 4 Mobility gives you the groin, but no arms, but you do get neck, both sides. Reduce M is also quite good. It's basically any of the... Like, you're trying to balance the weight with the protection. So, like, Reduce M, you get front of neck, but not back of neck, but you do get groin. Gen 4 Assault, you get arms and neck front and back, but no groin. Gen 4 Mobility, you missing the groin... No, just sorry, Gen 4 Mobility, you get the groin, but no arms, which is probably better, but you get front and back neck as well. Defender's not bad, but you don't get any side plates. Osprey's very similar to the Gen 4 Assault. Gazelle's not bad either. It's probably something like the Reduced M or the Gen 4 Mobility, I would guess. Just because of the particular combination of things that you get. What else is kind of good? Like the Gazelle and the Juk Digital, both decent. You don't get going with those though. Yeah, Reduce M is good. But the Zabralo, the Gen 4 Full, and the Reduce T5 are like too heavy and there's too many penalties. Which is the problem. That's one of the reasons why the Osprey is so good, because you get arms and you get neck, both sides, both front and back neck. You don't get groin, but the penalties are probably lower on that than on any of the other armors that give you those kind of things. I think arms is like... It depends on how you feel about arms. I feel like arms is overrated now that you have to have like... What was the pen value that you needed? Like 50 plus or something? To pen through arms? Like it was really high. No one really runs that kind of ammo. You have to be running like M9, M5, BS, FMJ, was it APSX for the MP7, things like that, to make it worth it. Right. Okay. Whereabouts am I? Oh, I'm near Scav Village. Okay. Okay, I need to go this way. Bit disorientated, if I'm honest with you. Gen 4 high mobility sounds like the most all-rounded choice. The only thing about that one that I don't like so much is that the turn rate on it is a bit worse than on a lot of the other armors. And I'm quite turn rate sensitive. I don't really like messing with my turn rate. So that's the only thing that I would say about that, is that it kind of sucks to have like your turn rate be fiddled about with. But other than that, it's quite good and people like it. I always avoid it for that reason. I'd probably end up going like Osprey or Reduce M, I think, personally, just for the lower turn rate. Someone was running with Julius yesterday, told me about a mechanic called Overpen. Apparently using high pen ammo and they're not wearing armor or something, takes more shots. This is That is not true. That mechanic is called damage, my friend. That mechanic is simply called damage. High pen rounds have less damage. Overpen has never existed in EFT. It has never been a thing. It has been debunked thousands of times. But they have less damage, so it feels that way. And they miss out on some critical... what would you call it? There's like critical thresholds where, you know, you can't two-hit somebody in the chest anymore because of the way that the damage that the ammo has and stuff. Because it's all centered around 85 HP thorax. That's really the things that you need to care about. Hit headshots, you don't have to worry about it. True. Headshots are more consistent these days. I haven't tested it for a little bit, but headshots are more consistent than they used to be. Ever since they added the hitboxes, it seems like, you know, things like APSX and M855A1 that shouldn't kill from a certain distance through helmets, or even not through helmets sometimes. And they do anyway. It's just like slight rain or something. Don't know. Okay, I think what I'm going to do... I think I'll plod up Sniper Hill this side. Once I've planted one, then I won't need to worry about the craft. So I can either do the one at the top first or the one at the bottom. The one at the bottom, I find is a little scary. If you're going like underneath here, I feel like that might be a little scary. Maybe. Kind of depends, but it might be a little scary just because... there's lots of scouts around there, and people traverse through that area, and I've just... I don't know, I find myself in, like, just annoying, sketchy spots when I'm over in that side quite often. I'm going to try to walk only if I can. Because ideally, the theory is, if I'm walking, and I've got contact fours on, I should hear other people before they hear me. So I could, in theory, get the jump on them. Also take it nice and easy. Can't hit heads, but I almost always run semi-auto weapons, like I'm trying to die. Yeah, I'm not very good at hitting heads, so that's usually why I run full auto. A lot easier to hit heads when you get, you know, 60 chances in a big drum. Kind of my preference. Right. Yeah, you do need a good frame rate though, otherwise hitting headshots is hard. Hate ergo though. Hate low ergo, I don't like drum mags. Depends what guns you're using. You can get away with drum mags on certain guns. M4, for example. You can make a gun that's fine with drum. RD704, another one that's good with the drum. I usually only choose those. I don't usually choose like, you know, FAL with like no ergo. It's not really my style. Unless I'm doing the RPD, but the RPD is just funny. Just choose that one for memes. 45 or like 40 rounders, 45 rounders, depends on the weapons, but I quite like those. I'm a fan of those. Give you that extra bit of bump without removing all your ergo. Here goes the PvP up in the repeaters area, sounds like. This is why we're being careful. Maybe that's my problem on 60 FPS best, but more like 45 to 50. Is that just normally? Like, what happens when you're scoped? And on which maps? But I mean, yeah, that's an issue. Like, 45 to 50 FPS is hard to aim properly. I don't know, because you probably start to have like a bit of input lag as well. That's like one of the problems I usually find with low FPS. Usually you end up with like input lag, which just feels kind of bad. Like now Tarkov is running quite good for me after slowly upgrading like every little bit of my PC. Went from a 3700X to the 5800X 3D, and then now I've changed up my GPU last weekend. Went from the 3070 to the 4070 Ti Super. So now everything's running nicely. Real nicely. I will say, actually, I was quite surprised going from 8 gig of VRAM to 16 gig of VRAM on Lighthouse has made a huge difference. It's made a massive difference to my game. I was surprised. It seems to have made more difference there than on any other map. It's funny because it's like it either doesn't matter at all, or it's like a massive, massive upgrade. It's also just like stutter free as well, because I think now it can load all of the assets and all of the textures into the VRAM. Also, another thing that I did, so there's actually a couple of things that I did, so it's not necessarily like a fair one-to-one comparison. I also enabled resizable bar as well. I think that's only really works if you've got like good VRAM though, because I was running out of VRAM anyway. So rebar allows you to like basically put more. It allows the PC to put more stuff into VRAM. So I've added that too for this card, and now like it feels way better. Lighthouse, like as long as I wasn't looking towards rogue camp, Lighthouse was like 120 FPS. And I actually capped it there to stop my GPU from just like blowing up. But it was mad. RTX 3060, I think it's my AMD Ryzen 5 that's supposed to be bottlenecked. What actually is it? What exactly do you have? It makes them so hard to aim at when they're like twitching around. It's so annoying. Now, wait, has this changed? Can you not get down there anymore? Did they change it? When did that change? Is it when they added the BTR or something? Did Edge of Darkness get the PvE mode? Yes. Technically, yes. But I don't have it yet. 5600G. Oh yeah, put the repeater in secure, thank you. Why can't you get around there now? They must have changed it. They must have changed it. I have to go down and back up. I mean, I have to go down anyway, but I feel like I wish I bought a different gun now. I'm EAD, my PV is unlocked now. I haven't used it yet though. Yeah, I don't have it. It's annoying. So yeah, so 5600 is not very good for Tarkov, really. Like, it will have issues on streets and maybe Lighthouse, but mostly streets. And that is probably a bottleneck. You're probably right. So the most bang for buck, as long as you've got 32 gig of RAM, like normal RAM, which I'm guessing you probably do. As long as you've got that, then the next, like the best upgrade you can probably make is just a 5800X 3D, and it would fit into your board because it's all AM4, which is super nice. Do have 32 gig RAM. Why is the 5600G worse? What does that actually mean? It's got like graphic support on the CPU? Is it like, how does that function? I'm not a mega hardware guru by any means. There we go. Super lucky for my quest line. I'm finished like 9 to 10 hours total. If you had the items, then you could get hugely ahead, I think. Really want to upgrade, wake up the courage to sort the parts myself, since the PC was a pre-build. I will say that most of these things are nerve-wracking if you don't do it all the time. Like, I've always built my own PCs, and even I find it nerve-wracking to upgrade, like, various things. So on this PC, mine was also a pre-build. I've upgraded the CPU. I hate doing CPUs because you have to do thermal paste. It's a right pain. Then I actually added a NVMe drive, which is something I'd never done before. So one of the M2 connector type things. And that was really annoying because that was under my GPU, it turned out. So I had to take the GPU out to get the hard drive in. What a pain in the backside that was. And then I put in the 4070 Ti Super, which was the most straightforward one of all, because you know, it's a GPU. You just stick it in. The only quirk about it was it came with a special cable. Was it this side or the other side? It was this side. It came with a special cable to connect. You had to connect 2 of the power ports together to make a new plug for them. I had them previously plugged into the 3070. So I had a 8-pin and a 6-pin plugged in, and I had to connect 2 8-pins together, I think, to make one new pin, which plugged into the GPU. So that was, you know, that was the thing. But other than that, it was no big deal. Actually, what do I have to do now? There's another part to it, don't I? I have to kill scavs. Yes, I have to kill scavs on woods. Okay, well, let's try and kill some scavs in this bit then. Current FPS and temps. Like temperatures right now. I have water cooling, so right now it's running at 59 degrees. Let me just get rid of that thing because I don't normally run it. And I've got it this capped to 120 FPS in NVIDIA control panel to like save my GPU from just overcharging itself. I don't care after 120, but I'm basically up against the cap here. And if I scope, it takes me down to 85 that way. 90 something. Yeah. But like Woods has always been a good map. I never had problems with Woods before anyway. Woods never gave me problems previously. Do repeaters take long to craft? About 23 minutes. 24 minutes. Bought SSD and RAM. I mean, RAM is super easy. Oh my god. Atrocious. Okay. Go around the other way. Need 6 more. So where are we going to go? I've probably got outskirts. Yeah, I've got outskirts as a map exit. So, what's going to be the easiest for scavs? Like run up to village quickly, see if there's any there. Village kind of sucks for scavs though. Yeah, there can be so many scavs here. I agree. Oh. I cannot hit today. Apparently. Cannot hit. By train, then our UAF. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, I'm kind of torn. We get 5. 5 is not too many. We could always go to like some kind of scav village. There's always some there, usually. I say always. Always usually. Yeah, I don't really like the Emacom, like, fob area. Okay, that's that way towards Sawmill. I don't like the fob area because you can get just, like... Sometimes it's just none. People are always there, so they end up getting killed, like, all the time. Let's go over to the train area. Yeah, med camp just feels... whenever I go, it's like, they're always just, like, dead already. Maybe I just don't get it. That is going to kill me. Med camp, Sawmill, Scout bunker. We'll have a look down here by train. Yeah, one thing that I never really learnt about was RAM timings. Daddy between 2 different RAMs, both are DDR5, but they're secondary timings. I think they match a lot. 30, 60, 60, 76, or 30, 40, 40, 96. I know very little about RAM timings. It's just like that slight extra piece of, you know, I guess like research and knowledge that I just don't know about. I genuinely know nothing about RAM timings, really. Kind of cut too far. I'll go this way. So now it doesn't really matter if we die. So we can be a bit more like... There's one. Be a little bit more gung-ho. If there's one... Hopefully there's a couple more. That is not a person. That is just a strangely shaped rock. Okay, thankfully that was not on me. Thought that was on me for a sec. Did he die? Was that actually a killing shot? I can't see him. It must have been. Oh no, he's here. I think. Wait, no, where is he? Maybe I didn't kill him. Do you like run around here? Weird. Right, okay. From here, let's go towards village and the old sawmill. Measurable difference, small one, 100%. If frequency is the same, lower timings are preferable. Is that the deal? What does it even do? What does timings on RAM even do? How many more do we need? 3. Lovely stroll through the woods. It's taking a while though. Probably need some more food and water at some point. Make the ram go zoom. Solid, solid. Yeah, I really don't know. It's not something I've ever looked into. Usually just like, I'm the kind of just, you know, make it compatible and pick high frequency number. If there's any point taking a thermal to woods these days, I've not really toyed with it this way. I thought that first one was bang on. The second one was a bit scuffed. Okay, we need 2 more. I just want my games to run well and look pretty. Numbers be damned. Yeah, I'm like a highly pragmatic PC builder. I'm not really much of a PC building enthusiast. I find building PCs annoying. One thing that I was just complaining to myself about today was looking at BIOS updates and changes to BIOS, you know, flashing BIOSes. Because I was thinking to myself, how could it be, you know, 2024 and flashing the BIOS is still such a stressful activity? Like, why is that the case? It's like, oh, do this, and if you do it wrong, everything breaks. Like, I know there are some features that stop it from being quite so bad as it used to be, but it's still just bizarre to me that it can be so stressful. I was looking at the BIOS updates for mine, and like the next one has got like some optimizations for the 5800X3D, and I was like, okay, like, is this worth doing? And even Gigabyte themselves say, well, if everything's working fine, then we advise you not to upgrade. That's what the people who are implementing this stuff say. So funny. I'd look around on Reddit, but like people don't really seem to think that there's that much of a difference, so I haven't done it yet. I'm sure it's only a few percentage points, and if everything's working fine, I'm sure it's all right. Like there was a big BIOS update which actually added support for the 5800X3D, and then this later one is like some small adjustment. There was somebody on Reddit who even actually contacted Gigabyte support who was just like, oh yeah, AMD added some microcode into the BIOS update, but there's no information as to what the update like improved performance-wise. BIOS updates seem daunting at first, you get used to it pretty easily. Yeah, I mean, as I said, I had to do it for, like, it's probably one of the things I've done the least, so I had to do it for the X3D chip, because my Mobo is a bit old, but it was easy, right? You just stick it on a USB drive, make sure the PC doesn't turn off, and go to the BIOS and press the button, and then it works. I think it's just like the threat of the fact that it could all go wrong. Most other things aren't like that in computing, other than, you know, I rub my socks on the carpet and touch the pin on the bottom of the CPU. There's not, like, most of the time these things are reversible, whereas it feels like quite irreversible if something goes wrong with the BIOS update. But again, I mean, like, mine has like Q-Flash on it and stuff, so there's ways that you can update just by like powering the motherboard and pressing the button. So yeah, in theory, it's fixable, even if you screw it up. I'm starting to get a bit low on time. Back in the day, the bar started was swapping a chip out. Handy anyway, if it didn't work, you pop the old one back in. Yeah, that is good. Morning, only 4 tasks left. For... Do you mean for... for Kappa? I assume you mean. For Kappa, yes. The guide, the goons, and Gluhar. Yeah, the goons is a painful one to finish on. Oh. Where exactly? I don't see him. That is a post. That is not a person. Well, where are they? Got to be just here, no? Or here? I just don't trust this gun. I don't trust this gun. SSD, I found it eventually in a filing cabinet on reserve. I hit filing cabinets, safes, and PC blocks up in the top of reserve dome in the area. Bought the 3 keys to go into the 2 rooms in dome and in like the dome building, and then the 1 key to allow me to go in all the safes at the bottom. Right, we just need 1 more. Kind of need to see if he's got any food or stuff. Something though. Ah. Just to alleviate any problems. Like, usually, if I have an issue like this, I've got an SJ12 to fix it. But today I don't, because I couldn't take all of my stuff. Because we were planting down repeaters, which is why my secure container looks so weird. Just 1 scav in the whole of Sunken Village? Ay, ay, ay. But yes, the raids are okay, otherwise we're just farming some scavs. We've planted the doodads, and now we just need to kill some scabby boys. Put up on the hill below the radio tower, small outpost. Yeah, you can get it in the little room as well, can't you? We've got 10 minutes. 10 minutes is fine. 10 minutes is fine. And there'll be at least a scav at outskirts. Honestly, hitting this area is probably unnecessary. Because there'll almost certainly be a scav at outskirts. But just in case there isn't. What's that one? US ammo. Okay, we got water. Chain load. Grab any old food or something. Can you have some woods? Yeah, I've got 1 more to kill, and then then we'll be on to the next part. Okay, take the power filter, I guess. Look in the big box. These things often have food. Aquamari will do. Peas, perfect. Milk. Oh, look at this. We're stacked. We're stacked with the goods. Where the hell did he come from? Bloody hell. Right. Well, we could be out of here. So, yeah, so the bridge exit is already taken. Yes, we have to run all the way to outskirts. All right. Ah! What the? crouching there like mini killer. I wasn't expecting to fight him. Okay, let's get a quick CMS on. Glad I brought one with me. That was scary. Do I have to survive? No, I don't even need to survive. It's probably more efficient just to die. But never mind. We'll extract. I seem to have joined an interesting time. So yeah, I've been ploughing on with the quest line. Off stream last night, I completed the decrypting of the number. Then I planted the 4 cameras on ground 0. Then I went and did the 2 lighthouse quests where you have to go to the door and then go back to the door and go and fetch the hard drive. So I did those. Then we had to kill Peacekeeper's men on Shoreline. We found one on the very first raid, which was good. And I got shot on the way out by another one of them in the neck. Single scav shot, boom, out we went. Which was a bit of a shame, but never mind. And then, yeah, then one to the woods repeaters ones. Repeaters are planted. All 8 scavs are killed. And we just need to leave. We just need a GTFO. Do we know if Woods is getting more extracts? I mean, I think Woods is fine. It's just, I wish there was another PMC extract that wasn't just outskirts when you're on the non-outskirts side. If you're on the other side, it's kind of okay. Because you can go to the bridge one for the car. You can go to the, like, either of the northern or normal UN roadblocks, which is fine, and sometimes IUAF. But yeah, if you're on the other side, it's just like, oh, what's my extract? The Scav Co-op one, which is just pointless. ZB14, which is basically outskirts anyway, and Bridge VX, which once it's taken, that's it. I like these longer raids, they always feel special somehow. I know what you mean. There's more of a story to them. We'll go past. I think I brought the key with me. Oh no, I didn't, because I didn't bring my kit, did I? Got to get peacekeepers, people. Yeah, just sprint to the areas. Like, you don't need to survive, you just need to kill one of them. So just sprint to the area, kill one, and then extract or just die or whatever. Like, if you want to do it really quick. I always say the scav bridge should become a green flare exfil. That'd be good. Yeah, that would be better. I agree. Actually, let's not do that. We'll do it with this. Goddamn light bleed. I thought I heard someone behind me then. That was scary. Yeah, so I don't have the ZB key, because I don't have my sick case with me. Bringing back Red Rebel. It's quite nice to have like a few different options on each map. I find the Red Rebel one on Lighthouse sort of pointless, because Path to Shoreline is so close. I never bother bringing Red Rebel to Lighthouse anymore, because I just keep going around a little bit to Path to Shoreline. Has anybody been out of Path to Shoreline recently, by the way? When they changed the size of the extracts, Path to Shoreline is now much bigger. It extends all the way. So, you know, if you were going from the Red Rebel extract on Lighthouse above the chalets, and you're like running along towards the main village with like the gamer house and those kind of things, you take a right and you cut like right behind the houses. As you're coming, there's like a big rock just before you get round the main corner towards Path to Shoreline, or the old Path to Shoreline. As you're up by that rock, you can now leave. It's wild. Like, it's way further round. Been playing till the Shoreline quest lines and led me to me killing Sanatar. One must be close to 10 times in this last 72 hours. Poor guy. Sanatar always used to be like super feared by the community, but I don't know. Like, he's become not very scary anymore. Not really sure why that is. On what step are we? We have just done radio repeaters and killing scavs on woods. So, plant the Wi-Fi cameras, go to the lighthouse twice, kill the guy on Shoreline, because I'm doing skiers version, and then go to woods, plant the repeaters, kill the 8 scavs. So, that's where I'm at. Yeah, right after the Shoreline, dude. Exactly. The ice surrounding doesn't seem to take shots anymore. They run away and engage, look for a better position. Yeah, he seems to run around a lot. And I think if you throw grenades, they all just like run around like crazy. If Santa spots you don't see him, he can still be deadly. I mean, sure. I mean, that's the same for all the bosses, to be fair. Nice. Okay. Next one done. So what's now? Ceasefire information. This is where fence starts getting involved. Where is this one? Find a letter on Shoreline. Located one of 5 houses in the western village. Let's have a look. You stash all the radios at once? I did. We used a goated big brain 5-head type strategy, which is craft a radio repeater before we go into the raid, take the Epsilon container with 2 radios inside and 1 radio on me. I was like, ah, that's good. That's good, actually. That's good. So that's why I've got the Epsilon container out. There we go. Because I still haven't handed this bad boy in. Not high enough level to do the choice. Okie dokie. Alright, well, this thing is like super busted. I'm not sure why. Did I do the right one here? Did the wrong one. There we go, that's better. Okay. So I used a Propital then. So we'll grab another Adreno. Go and see what we have to do next. So yeah, we have to go somewhere on Shoreline and do a thing. Mr. Skier. The Radio Club. 73,000 XP. They're starting to get quite punchy. Right, so this is ceasefire here, right? The rat race, they've been running around, has not pleased some important people. Both of these crooks are running silent. We need to figure out what they're up to. So we have to go to the village. So, where is it exactly? Why is the map upside down? Oh no, this is the right road. It could be anywhere in any of these 5 houses. Oh my god. Did they rename the fence dailies? What do you mean? What, find and extract from the raid? I don't know, maybe. Yeah, I don't think they were called that before, were they? Oh, we've got loads of SVDs. Nice. Okay, so... I'm actually not going to take the SR. We shall go back to the M4. This was like a scav killing mag that I had, but we'll take that out. Now I do have more 55A1 now, because we earned some from the quest, which is good. This thing needs repair. Okay. Now, what was my ammo stack? Let's swap this out a little bit, so a bit more deadly. That'll do. Definitely don't want to waste the 5501 though. Because, yeah, I haven't crafted enough. And I didn't even craft any more yesterday. So that's kind of my fault. But so be it. Okay. So, yeah, shoreline it is. Got to go to the shoreline. And grab the thing and then leave. So, I guess we're going to leave out of tunnel. Oh, yeah, probably past the shoreline, actually. So, let's just go. I'm guessing. So, I got anything else that I need to bring? No. I think we're probably right. No, let's just go. Shoreline. Let's do it. Let's do it. But now don't you have one too many after craft is finished? Yes, but it doesn't really matter. I checked all 5 spots and realised I had to kill 8 scavs upwards. It was getting late. Oh, man. SVDs, there's a lot of time to tell the whole map to come to Babby. Using Red Rebel on Shoreline a lot? Yeah, it's got you right. Yeah, not useful if you don't intend to head to Resort. Exactly. On this one, I don't intend to. We're just going to go straight there. For the letter, bring 3 BTG if you're not elite. The letter is small, has many spawn chances. Meals on the second story of one of the houses. Huh. There's a bunch of... there's a bunch of them on here. It says like house number 1, house number 2. I don't know whether does the wiki have every spawn? Wouldn't surprise me if they didn't for something like this, for this particular quest. We'll see. Is the peacekeeper guy at every marked shoreline location? No. So they spawn in a group at one of the locations. Which is why it's kind of annoying. I got lucky and they were at pier. I just went through and just shot one of them in the headlight straight away. But some people, it's taken them ages, because if you're unlucky and then someone else gets there first, then, you know, you might have to do it multiple times, and yada yada. We don't have long left. I've got my... Yeah, my usual timing on how long my stream is out of whack, because it's such a short stream today. Everyone shared the 5 locations in the vid? Okay, well, there's 5 on the... There's like 5 houses and 6 locations on the wiki. Oh, wait, no, it's not. It's 5 locations. One of them is the map. Well, we'll see. Hopefully we spawn at like tunnel or something. When I did it, they only had 1 house marked. Had to check all the houses in the village. Lucky found it in about 10 minutes. Okay. Okay. I guess they've got it now then. The wiki people are so good at keeping stuff up to date. They really are. They really are. Ahmed, hello, hello. Learn too many things from you? Well, that's the whole point, my friend. That is the whole point. I hope people learning stuff. I mean, I like learning. It's the fun part of this game, you know? It's what makes Tarkov different from a lot of these other games. Not just point and click shoot. Obviously, you can get better at shooting, but the knowledge game is so strong. My spawn updated in an hour? Yep. They are the goats. Ye olde wiki people. Yeah, so has anybody seen more Nikita tweeting? He's been tweeting more stuff. It's pretty good. He said, poll time. Which map should be worked on? Well, where was it? Oh yeah, Lighthouse expansion, Customs expansion, Factory remake, or Me No Understand. Right. Oh. That is painful. That is indeed unfortunate. Yeah, just remove Lighthouse. Is the CQCM the best head protection you can wear, or level 6 Bastion with a Death Shadow? It sort of depends, doesn't it, is the issue. Death Shadow is pretty good. It depends on what you think you're going to be fighting. I think, like, earlier, like, late white, probably the Bastion. You kind of have to take the choice between, if I get shot at, I'm just going to die if I get hit on class 4, which may or may not be the case. So there's that. Or, like, you know, and I'd rather take the chance of, you know, them hitting the class 6. Or, oh, I think the class 4 is going to save me, so I'm going to wear the CQCM. That's kind of the difference. Reset? I mean, I can't reset even, really. I could reset at the top, but... Oh, no, I didn't bring the money. Why didn't I bring the money? Where's my money gone? It's fine. You know what? Like, it's fine, because by the time I get there... How's this guy not dead? Is that someone else? Was that the same guy? I'm very confused. It must be the same guy. But why would you run back towards me? That makes no sense. How did he escape? How the hell did he escape? He's probably in a bush. Yeah, probably. He's asking himself the same question. Will you make arena breakout content? I don't know yet. I haven't decided. Haven't decided yet. It's more a case of like, do I have time to play two different games? And like, do I want to? Just like play something that's so similar. He can loot the guy I killed. I don't care about that. I don't understand how the Death Shadow is considered good when it's level 2. The reason why it's considered good is because it's free. So you can use the Death Shadow instead of a balaclava. So that's the reason why people use it, because I've got a Bastion here with class 4 with a class 6 top and nape on, plus Condors, which is class 1, and a Death Shadow on here as well. Yo, Drakezilla, thank you for the huge raid. 243 people. Welcome in, everybody. Hope you've been having a good time in Tarkov land today. We are currently continuing on with the quest line. I am... Oh, that was a person. Carrying on with the event quest line, the flash drive quest line, whichever you want to call it. And apparently we're doing PvP. Is what we're doing today. Okay, Saiga Man. Right. He's kitted out. Look at this. Got some nice gear going on this guy. So I'd use the Bastion, nice. I figured I may as well for this one. But yes, welcome in. Welcome in. Hope you guys are doing fantastic. Hope you've had a lovely day of EFT today, or whatever it is that you've been up to. I'm playing Tarkov in months, so jumped on to do the quest line. Yeah, it's a good time. It's a good time to do it. A good time to do it. This is an interesting combination. I guess you can't really, yeah. The Nesco. I guess you can't really do that, can you? Otherwise. I mean, I'll take the plate for sure. I don't care about the front plate so much. The gazelle itself. Actually, you can sell a gazelle on the flea now, though. Because I've got a 6 plate in the front and a 5 plate in the back. I guess you could sell the gazelle, but then not the plates. I should really repack my mags. Honestly, let's do this. One taps all day. Exactly. Exactly. You know me, guys. You know me. Oh, I can put it in here, actually. Slightly more efficient. Very good. Very good. So, yeah, what we're doing right now is we are trying to get over to the like village area to go and get the last few things that we need for this quest line. So there's still a couple of quests to go. I need to pick up like skiers and peacekeepers document. I've just done like the woods repeaters one and killed the peacekeepers guys on Shoreline. So we did that before. So hopefully this is the last few parts. It's not too many. Play saving so many times. I mean, yeah, Bassi plate is good, isn't it? You're heavy and have a long way to go. I do, but it'll be okay. Yo, Dale, thank you for the prime, by the way. Appreciate the 7 months, man. And Payne, thank you for the reset for the 21 months. And the 500 bits, Umbrella. Appreciate it, everybody. Thank you for the support. I'm not that heavy. I'm 43. It's fine.
Another day, another dollar.
Thank you, Payne. Yeah, I tend not to pre-paint too much. I don't know. I don't really like it. I don't like that gameplay style. Oh, I need to... Oh, no, it's fine. What's this guy running like? Piranhas in a Saiga. I mean, I could probably just get rid of the Saiga. The Saiga's not really worth anything. Take like the Monster Claw. Take a few of these parts. Monster Claw, the big mag, XPS, brake. Get rid of that. It takes us under 40 kilos at least. If you die before you load into a match, did you die to a cheater? Not necessarily. I think it could be just like a bug. And so you ended up loading in late, but then your body was already there. Then somebody killed you straight off spawn, and it depends on the map that you were on. So not necessarily. Maybe. My PMC is addicted to pain meds. I can't help myself. I can see the appeal. I can certainly see the appeal. I don't know. I just don't really like it. I just don't like it. I probably should. But then you have to manage that, manage the energy and stuff all the time. And it does stop horrible things happening to you. I quite enjoyed the little mini flank because the guy wasn't watching the right way. So that did work. Even though my aim was kind of a pego, we actually won anyway. Tarkov was a fentanyl crisis. It really does. The illicit golden star coming from neighbouring province. 4 or 5 max energies. I guess it depends which one you use. Because golden star hits your... Which one? Hydration or energy? Energy. So you'd need like an MRE or something. And then ibuprofen is the... Does Vaseline hit both? Can't remember. Is ibuprofen just water? I think it is. Do you think the OPS case is worth running? I mean, I think it's quite a good gun, honestly. Like, I actually think it's quite good. Use PP rounds at least, though. But it's decent. Really? I haven't loaded in late to many raids at all. But it's not something that happens to me very often, though. Make sure I'm not going to get pewed at by Mr. Scabby. I'm going to take the risk and go over the tree, I think. Lighthouse will spawn if you load in late. You could be dead in 5-10 seconds. Yeah. I mean, Lighthouse has some god-awful spawns. We were talking about this earlier. And the key to put up is, like, poll of Lighthouse expansion, customs expansion, or factory rework. And I'm glad a lot of people are picking Lighthouse expansion, honestly, because as much as I think that people are... What the? I didn't even manage to stay on the branch. As much as people are choosing it to say, like, fix Lighthouse, not necessarily, like, expand the map, I think an expansion could maybe help for some of the maps flow. Okay, well, let's ignore those lot. Get ourselves up and over the ridgeline. Once we're through this bit, I'll feel a bit more comfortable, I think. You know what? It's a funny thing, right? Like, the PR situation. Because the people who don't already know Tarkov and don't know, like, what the deal is, they'll remember some annoying thing. It was a bit like the cheaters thing, right? The cheaters thing was bad for a bit, and then people kind of forgot. But there's an element of all publicity is good publicity. Obviously, it's really not ideal. But people will at least, like, know of the game, the name of the game. It's not strictly all negative. Really not the best kind of news to be getting popular about, unfortunately, but... Do you watch football? No, I do not. Just dropping by to say I enjoy the podcast. Refreshing this to people who are level-headed about controversial topics. Hey, thanks. I try to be as, like, unbiased and impartial as I can, and less just hot-takey. Just wanted to say, also, since you mentioned cheaters, don't let that deter you. Every SPS has, but stings more in Tarkov. This is true. I mean, I just can't tell whether I meet cheaters or not. Unless you're like an actual PvP mega chad. To be honest, most of the time, it won't be at a detriment to your experience. That's the thing that I would say about the cheater situation. Because you won't know. Just make sure you don't go into the game thinking everyone's cheating from the outset. Because that's just like very bad for your mental health. Because you genuinely can't tell. The worst kind of cheating is like ESP. Because people just know where you are. And in Tarkov, it's very hard to know whether they really do know. Because sometimes people can know in surprising ways. They can know where you are. Because, like, your model, like, the knee of your model, like, moved out. Like, I died on Arena this one time. And it was because I crouched and did a lean. But I didn't lean far enough, so I couldn't see around the corner. But when I saw it on the kill cam, the guy could see the top of, like, the hat that I was wearing. And I didn't realise. So when I leaned the second time, he just killed me and knew exactly where I was. And I was like, how the hell did that guy know? And it was like, oh, that's why on the kill cam. Because I was literally right there. Okay, so... Tunnel complex running north to south behind chalets. That would be kind of cool. Want to know your opinion about this season's Mark 47 and RD? I think the RD is still good. I think the Mutant is not so good. But both of them are like nowhere near as powerful as they were. You know, they used to be a lot more powerful. Which buildings exactly are these? So we've got the road, the main road, and then this is the second set. So one of them is like right near the edge. Okay. Yeah, so one of them is this one. One of them is this one. Maybe we'll do 4 first. You can see what's actual feedback. He needs to initiate these questions from within the Tarkov game. I agree. I agree. He said that that's coming, by the way. He said that that's coming. They don't have it in the game yet for, like, polling. But apparently, like, that is coming. So they say. Right, so where's number 4, then? Number 4, second floor, tucked under the book on the coffee table. Okay. It's right here. What? I never get that kind of luck. Holy crap. That means I'm probably just going to get shot on the way out. Must be. Yeah, I would say, like, Twitter is one of the worst places to do it. Like, between Twitter and Reddit, those two must be some of the worst places to do it, because there's a lot of people that don't use Reddit, there's a lot of people that don't use Twitter. I mean, there's a lot of people that don't use for, like, various different bits of social media, but Oh, no. This scavs at tunnel. I have tunnel, so because I spawned across the whole other side of the map. Where are you? Are we running from scouts now? Definitely. Through bushes, where I don't know where they are? 100%. Peek and flank, baby. Peek and flank. And with the quest item? You're mad if you don't. Where is he? Like, they're so... They're so hard to spot. He's literally camping the exit behind the truck. My word. Right. Have a much less toxic reply. Third is just asking only people who still enjoy the game. I mean, this is true. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. Oh, I did kill one of the guys before. I must have killed the first guy, but I couldn't find his body, and then I killed the second guy as well. Huh. Weird. The old tactical retreat. You bet. You bet. There was two. And they both died to me, which is odd. I mean, he could have died to the nade as well, I suppose. He didn't escape. It's just like weird. People just like sprinting through the map without hardly anything on. Where are you, Mr. Fence? So, hand in the letter. 112,000 experience. And what did he give us? All the labs cards. Wonderful. So then the next part of this, which I don't think we have time to do, is eliminate any targets using M4, an untie helmet, and armor on customs. So mini peacekeeping mission on customs. But sadly, it's going to take 6 minutes to load it to the raid once and then 4 minutes to actually gear up. Although I've already got an M4, so I just need to add these two things. So that'd be quite quick. But yeah, it'll take 6 minutes to get into the raid, at which point I'd have to stop 5 minutes later. So unfortunately, I don't think we're going to be able to have time to complete this one. But what we've got to do after this, so we've got to kill these things, which is super easy. Trade embargo is the next one. Sell 15 bar Titan's defense. That will take 2 seconds because you just sell some stuff out of your stash, I think. And then atonement. You have to go and kill 5 more scavs on customs and reach the roof of the 3-story building, which is easy. And then redemption, which is go and get the phone and give it to him. So like we're actually kind of close. We're actually kind of close. Ceasefire part 2 is just a recycle of another task. Yeah. The Peacekeeper one, though, is AK-74N, Korakulon, and a 6B47 helmet. So this is like taking the opposing team's gear. So like you pose as a UN and go and like kill a bunch of scavs. And they pose as like skiers guys and go and kill a bunch of scavs. Oh, he gave me the stuff. Interesting. Yeah, the experience is insane. It is insane. The Lightkeeper one is crazy. If you do the Lightkeeper one, so if you get right to the end and you have Lightkeeper, you can do ding, ding, ding instead of like Skiers one or Peacekeepers one. And that one gives you 354,000 XP. It's wild. Actually wild. There was my other repeater. Can you sell those or not? This is my backup. You can't, can you? Because it's a special item. Can you sell it to mechanic or therapist? Mechanic, will he take it? He will. It's only 10k. Oh, terrible. Well, we'll keep it just in case. Who knows? You never know when we'll need it. Yeah, so we got CQCM from this guy. How much are these going for? A lot. I don't really wear these, so I'll probably just get rid of it. I'll give it a discount because it's kind of busted. So it's got to go under because it's got to be cheap. Otherwise, no one's going to buy it. What do you have here? Piranha, Pro Mag. Boy, they're punchy. So this is my new favorite thing. Buy them. This is what I always used to do, and then just relist it as a little package. It's nice. You can get the phone from 3-story in the same raid. What do you mean? Before you have the quest, you can't get it, can you? Oh, we do have another one. Ugh. I'm having CQCM off a lot of high-level players. Yeah, it's just because it's like, just, you know, it's big. Is this the Goons one? Oh, yeah, this is the Goons LBT. That's kind of cool. Got a Nesco plate. This is a Class 6 plate, this thing. So, and it technically fits into here. So, it's just as heavy as Sin, I think. 3.6 kilos. This thing is 3.3, so it's not too bad. I think the best one of these is the GAC 4 Triple S, but I don't know, like, you just can't get those from really anywhere. I don't think they're on anything, as far as I remember. Monster Claw. What are these selling for? A lot. That's probably because the normal LBT sells for a lot. Because they're so efficient. No, Fence gives it to you after you turn it in that raid. I'm not sure if I follow. So you sell the barter items. You reach the roof. Wait, so you can get the phone while you do the reach the roof or the 3-story dorms? And then you just hand it straight in for redemption? The actual phone recovery task is given with also having to kill 5 scavs. Oh, really? Well, so you get, like, atonement and redemption at the same time? Oh, well, that makes it even easier. That means basically, like, I'm pretty much done then. Where's your accent from? It's the faster than most UK folk? I don't know. I have a very, like, rounded accent. I have a very rounded accent. It's a combination. I'm a bit of a combo boy. Because I'm from the West Midlands, but I don't have a West Midlands accent. Punchy power filter. Let's go. Let's go. Well, that's good news. Good news that it's so close. Means the quest will be... Like, I was like kind of... Not that I was worried about completing the quest because I could always do it. But I was like... I wanted to do it in a way that I could at least play on stream and do it. That's why I kind of did a bit of an extra stream today. So, but it sounds like we'll finish it tomorrow. Like, fairly easily. Don't think it'll take very long. What's close? Finishing the quest line. These ripstops are really punchy. Does that mean that... I wonder if that means that the slickers are selling for more. I mean, what are slickers selling for now? Not that much more. Yeah, so to complete this quest line, basically all I've got to do is kill 5 targets on customs, sell 15 things to fence, and then go to kill 5 scavs on customs and reach the roof of 3-story dorms, grab a phone on there in the same raid, and hand it into fence. And that's it. Could technically be done in like 2 raids, in theory. Kind of cool. How? Well, it's kill 5 scavs, sell some stuff to fence, out of raid, and then go back in for the final raid, kill 5 more scavs, go to the roof of 3-story, grab the phone, leave, and complete both the quests one after the other. Because apparently those 2 quests come at the same time, which is kind of cool. So yeah, so I mean, we'll do that. We'll do that tomorrow. I'm not too worried. We'll go and do it tomorrow. Hello? Someone's knocking on the door. I think it might be a little person. Right. I'm going to be finishing up. And I will see you guys tomorrow. It's been quite nice to, you know, be on every day. It's been quite good. So. Hello. I'm just finishing up. Give me 2 secs. My little 3-year-olds are just about popping in. But we'll go over and see Hayes. I will be around tomorrow afternoon, same time again. I think Hayes is off to play some PvE hardcore mode, so that should be kind of fun. Thanks everybody for tuning in. Thanks everybody for sticking around if you came on Drakezilla's raid, and I will catch you soon. There is a video coming out in approximately 10 minutes on YouTube, so go and watch that. It's basically a video about the changes to finding raid and my thoughts on it, and I will see all of you very, very soon. Bye for now.